Um, I need a bathroom break before I do anything, but probably it's going to go a little bit something like Blood of Lathander and a firewall, I think, because this is one of the few things that Wyll actually can do here. I do have a bit of crowd control with the Hunger of Hadar, but I don't feel like it's going to block them off enough. Like, if I... Perhaps if I set down the Hunger of Hadar here, it's going to help some, but the damage is going to be ridiculous. Whereas the firewall, I think, is really going to work well because I also have the Call of the Week. So I still think the firewall strategy is my best bet here. Unless, like, a new shit has come to light, but I'm assuming that it hasn't. So probably I'll just set off the fight and see what happens. And, you know, if he dies, he dies. If he doesn't die, he doesn't die. I don't care too much about Halton. Probably I can double dip into the magic missile mayhem here. That's pretty good with the Call of the Week. I don't really need the boost of Stormy Clamor here. Probably the evasive shoes are actually better because there are some creatures that like to try and hit me. Let's see. If I have concentration on my firewall, question is, do I want Shield of Scorching Reprisal for extra AC, or do I want the crit immunity? Like, the Blood of the Thunder for sure is a lot weaker than the Knife of the Undermountain King, and particularly since I'm fighting shadows. But my main attack is not going to be my strongest action, I think, at least for 3 of the 5 turns, because I probably want to be using the magic missiles, at least one of them in one of the turns. I'll be spending 1 turn casting the firewall. I mean, the spell can, in principle, be cast before the fight starts. I've had one experience though where it burns out once the fight starts, so that's one thing that I'm taking into consideration. I prefer to put it down in the first round if I can. So the action economy is a little bit skewed towards other things than the Eldritch Blast in this particular fight. Also, for instance, the Flame Strike can be pretty valuable. And then I don't know if I want to try. Oh, I don't even have the the darkness spell. So probably I'll be the portal will be a sitting duck for that for those archers. My hope is that I have enough punch also with the sunbeam and stuff to deal with it. Probably I don't want the sunbeam. Probably the evasive boot. Probably I want the boots of speed. It's going to be at least 1 turn where I want to, in turn 2, I think I want to perform the sunbeam. And I really need speed for that one. And I don't want to be in the middle of everywhere, even if the evasive shoes are great for that. I wonder if actually the Spellcrux Amulet is... The great thing about this one, and this can't be said enough, if you, of course, if you don't have scrolls available. The fact that you have a free spell slot as a bonus action on any of your available spell slots in this game, up to level 6 spells, is absolutely insane. So action economy wise, I choose to use this amulet in the Merkle fight, for instance, because I get that bonus action just instantaneously cast that spell that I need in that situation. So it's just for warlocks, it's absolutely bonkers. Okay, let me just quickly check. Let me just buff the light spell here. I mean, if this goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. When the wearer deals damage, radiating orbs are not very interesting here. Probably the Callous Glow Ring is going to be better because I do have a couple of AoE abilities that I can use effectively. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Okay, so I'll be buffing this, and then I'll be short resting, and then we'll go. We'll see what happens. Good luck, have fun. Hello, Halson.
You're here. I need. It's
okay. Okay. Right. So initiative order. Mr. Skeleton is first. Where are my friends? The harbors. Where are they? They are in the middle of the initiative. Where's the other harbor? All the way back there. So does that mean that this guy will still get a shot at the portal? We don't know, but the placement of the firewall is always a bitch, so I don't know exactly how to deal with that. Let me just drop down. Can't do that just now. Okay. And as far as I remember, the shadows are going to go for Wyll, and the big one is going to go for Wyll, and the shadows are going to go for the portal. So that's something we need to look out for, and I think I need to deal with them actually. Let's see if I can't harass these guys. Why does my skeleton have 5 HP? Oh, it has the life drain. Great. Okay, let's see. The stun effectively took... It just took 1 shadow out, but that's for the turn, but that's fine. So now I need to place the firewall. The placement of this should be pretty easy, but I'm probably going to fuck it up. I need it to go all the way up there. All the way up there, actually, as far as I possibly and humanly can. So let me just quickly see where my bonus action is hidden. It's hidden here. Okay, let's try this out. It's absolutely no guarantee that the harbors are still going to die up here, but it's definitely worth a shot. Can't get it all that it's target is blocked. Maybe it's just not possible to do that. Why does it say that it's blocked? This works, this works, this works, and then it's blocked. So maybe I just can't. Oh, I just want to cast a spell now. And then it doesn't work. This is going to work, but this is not going to work. So should I just go with this then? Yeah, whatever. And then that doesn't work either. Come on, game. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so I'm guessing, like, I need to settle with this or something. Whatever.
No time to waste.
We'll see what happens. Oh, I forgot to drop the Moonlight Lantern. Let's see if that is going to have any consequence. It seems a little bit like the portal survived that first kind of crucial round there. Question is, do I want to go here and the... Don't know how many of those are going to get a turn to harass my elemental, but probably I'm going to go for this. Oh, that went the wrong way. That wasn't too great. And so the shadows are probably going to go straight for the portal, if I remember correctly. Or not really. Okay, so now we're up, and we're going to drop the Moonlight Lantern, for sure. Drop item. Alright. And another thing is that the potential blind from Lathander is not completely worthless. Alright, this is the turn where I want to consider, like, what am I going to... I want to throw down the Sunbeam here. But I also need to kind of consider if I want to, because now the elementals here are not in a very good position. So I could take that attack of opportunity and try to make the Moonbeam go this direction. Hopefully, like, this is probably better. I'm going to take that one attack there, see what happens here. Okay. Taking that one attack. And then see if I can't make... Oh, it's not very far. Yeah, so probably I don't want to do that. I probably need to go and invest more heavily into this, unfortunately. So I am going to take another attack of opportunity here. And yet another one. And then that's has to be it for this turn. It doesn't look too well for the shadow portal, I have to be honest, but we'll have to see. Because they are going to go for the portal here. They're going to be dealing a lot of damage to it. So let's just quickly see. We have the Shadow Mischief. We have Ravens are also going to go for the portal. I don't know if they can get to that in this turn. Let's just quickly see. The Shadow over here has its turn. Oh, it has already had it, but it's going to have its turn before Wyll, and it's definitely going to go for the portal. Let's just quickly check Pilgrims here, and then we have Harbors very far away. I don't think that they can actually do any harm this turn. So I'm going to go in here and see if I can't stop this shadow in its tracks somehow. Not very convincing. Yeah, they both have to dash. They take the fire damage. So that's very, very good for me. Ravens are just dashing. Yeah. But I do think the Earth Elemental is going to be able to deal with the Ravens there. I really need a quick bathroom break. Okay, let's see. We have one spell slot left, which I don't know how many turns. 3 turns, right? So it's basically 2 more turns. I need to survive this turn and the next turn. And I think I can... the wraiths, 1 wraith and 1 shadow. So the shadow is dangerous, but it's not going to go to the portal first round. The wraiths are going to try their best, but I don't think that they have the potential. I don't think that they can really hurt me here. So the major players are the ravens. That I think the Earth Elemental is going to take care of those. The shadow up here is going to go and harm the portal. And then there is, I think, a Shadow Cursed Harbor who's burning, but not inside the firewall. So that's that one, and the shadow is like what I'm worried the most about. I don't want to end my turn up here when the Earth Elemental needs to attack. The alternative is to think about casting some magic missiles. So I do have, let's just quickly see how many is that? 6 projectiles that I can cast. And with the Call of the Week from the Tadpole powers, I could probably do some real damage. I'm even thinking that I could, let's just quickly check. It is, as far as I remember, it is the 1d4 plus 1. I do have the Callous Glow Ring, but as far as Illuminated goes, it's only inside of this place. So that does add damage. I feel a little bit like the shadows here are the most dangerous. Question is, I do need to move no matter what, so I do need to take that attack of opportunity, right? If the firewall breaks, it's game over, but let me just quickly check. +5 saving throws with advantage, so that means I need to roll a 5 on 1 out of 2 dice. I think I'm going to take that chance. So maybe 3 is enough. I'm going to try this out. Okay. And then, in principle, I could spend my turn here. Let me just quickly check. To use my repulsor to deal with the ravens. It feels a little bit like it's the safe. I know that it's going to throw my elemental far away. Oh, it's saved. Good riddance. Okay, so now... Okay, I'm going to end my turn. Want to check what, you know, it's armor class 22 and it's rolling 14, but it's not enough. It's reeling. It's because it's reeling from the shield. Okay, so that means right now we have a Shadow who's not going to attack the portal this turn, and we have a Wraith which is going to attack Wyll. Which I don't mind. He has lots of stuff going for him. I even think I have a spell slot available to me, so I'm not worried about that too much. But I am going to hop down here and see how much damage I can do. This is the harbor. Okay. Oh, why is it flying in the wrong direction? What's going on with this? Seriously. Oh, good. The strength drain is no joke. And I think it only attacked me because I was it was unable to do anything else. Like, so I think that's why it. Now they extinguished my light. Okay, let's just quickly check how many turns I have left. 2 turns left. I think following this turn, I think if I survive this turn, I think the next turn I will be I'll be in the clear. So what do I need to do in order to make this work? Flaming Fist, like a Yankee Salad. This guy is in the fire, so he's going to die. The Githyanki warriors are not in the fire, but so they're not going to die. But like, do I spend a spell slot? This seems expensive. Probably I can just shoot. Do I want to? It feels a little bit dangerous. I think I'm going to go with this option. Probably around the stage right here. Maybe that's going to work. We can already trigger some of it. We're lucky. We weren't. Hey. It is looking pretty decent. And then we have the Earth Elemental. And this is probably the last round, so this is at this point. Seems like I'm going to make it. Don't want to be pushing myself into the abyss or some shit. So I'm just going to walk this guy a little bit away.
It's done. I have him.
think this is the first portal defense that I successfully do in a long time. The thing is about this is that it's a little bit low effort. Like you can free Halsin, you can and you can do the rest of the quest with lifting the shadow curse, or you can choose not to. You still get the XP from doing the portal defense, even if you don't complete it like successfully. But you do miss out on one of the coolest encounters in the entirety of Act 2. So probably that's an argument to make sure that you do it properly. But the action economy I find for this is, at least I know the firewall does 90% of the work. But without the firewall for Wyll, that would be exceedingly difficult, because you just can't be everywhere at once. It's not like if you play a cleric that has all kinds of radiant stuff that you can just make fireworks over the entire map. It's a lot more difficult. You really need to kind of economize with what you've got. Sunbeam, totally best in slot for this stuff. Firewall obviously is king, and yeah, well, I mean, whatever you have available to you, I guess. But the magic missiles do seem to come in a little bit clutch with the Call of the Week. If you take out the Call of the Week, we're facing a whole different fight for sure. Call of the Week is definitely cornerstone to this. So if you take that out, it becomes a lot more difficult for sure.